Okay, so this is part two. Here's my amp settings. I'm on the normal channel, and this is pretty much band practice volume, just about, maybe a little bit less. And then I'll come over here. Here's the board. I've just got a little reverb, a little delay on a Line 6 HX. You can see what the super overdrive's set at. And then what I've added, and I'll go through so you can hear with and without the super overdrive, and I've actually added a second because I've got the gain all the way up, and the problem is if I start turning the drive up on this and then I go to the gain channel, it's going to be too much. So what I want to do is I create a preset in here with an extra box, and that's what the settings are there. So the gain is at 3.1, the tone's at 5.0, the level's at 5.7. Okay, so what I'm going to do is go through, this is the crunch channel. I showed the settings, and without the boss or the extra little boost in the Line 6, this is what it sounds like. There's a few guys who always are like, oh, you don't need more distortion, man. You're not adding distortion, you're tightening up what's pretty darn flubby. I could never use that. Now I'm hitting the boss super overdrive. A lot closer, but still needs a little more hair, and we can't get it more here because the gain's all the way up. And on the super overdrive, I have the drive all the way down for a reason, because when I go to the overdrive channel, the gain channel on the Soldano, I don't want extra from that too, because this is already, it's just too much. So the answer is in the HX, I added a clon, which now sounds like this. Anyways, you get the idea. But yeah, that's a killer tone. I would use that all night long, and there's no extra noise. It's great. All right, so lastly, just to kind of compare that tone with the overdrive or gain channel, the channel 2. This is still the crunch channel. Now I'm going to the gain channel. Turn the presence up a little bit. So instead of turning the depth down, it's only on like 3, I'd turn the presence up. So you can hear there's more distortion, there's more body to the tone, but there's really less distinction of notes. When you come back to this, and I'm going to turn the presence back down a little bit. Basically, presence and depth are right around 3 o'clock. This is my current favorite riff that is testing it.